In 2014, a British user of Apple Maps stumbles across a mysterious image in the waters of Scotland's fabled Loch Ness.
He sees something in the lake, or the loch as the Scottish call it, and it's clearly the wake of something. But the question is, of what?
The image appears to show the ghostly outline of something huge lurking below the surface. Something so big that it can be seen from space.
Obviously, something is going on in the water here. It looks organic. Is this a fish?
The object appears to be at least 3 times bigger than the house in the bottom right-hand corner of the image, over 100 feet long.
When I first saw this image, I thought this has got to be some kind of creature.
Even analysts who don't believe it's a monster struggle to provide a rational alternative explanation.
People say that it's the wake of a boat. Now, I've lived on boats for several years. I've worked on boats my entire life. No boat that I have ever been on has a wake like that.
The shape of the boat would have to be quite odd to create a wake pattern like that. And of course, there's no boat. Where's the boat?
If the strange wake isn't made by something on the surface of the loch, perhaps it's something in the water's murky depths.
When people say Loch Ness, they often think of monsters.
What are the odds that a bizarre satellite image like this just happened to be taken on Loch Ness of all places?
This high-tech image is the latest in a long line of so-called monster sightings dating as far back as 600 AD. Since then, over 3,000 reports point to a giant creature living in the lake's 750-foot deep waters.
There have been a lot of theories over the years about what the Loch Ness Monster actually is. And the most popular of these is that it's a type of pliosaur, which is an aquatic dinosaur that has pectoral fins that are almost a perfect match for this image.
The idea of a primeval creature living today, hiding in plain sight, might seem like science fiction. But it's happened before.
If it's true, it wouldn't be the first time that a prehistoric species has been found in modern times. There was the coelacanth off the coast of South Africa, thought to have been extinct for millions of years. And there it is, alive.
For a living fossil, such as the coelacanth, an ocean provides ample space to remain undetected. But for a giant prehistoric monster, hiding in the 22-square-mile Loch Ness would be harder.
First of all, it's a huge animal. We're in the 21st century. You'd think that we would have found an animal of that size by now.
Dinosaurs are also known to be air breathers, so they would be presumably seen at the surface a lot more often.
The apparent size of the phenomenon compels investigators to re-examine the source data of the image for more clues.
You have to look at how the image is made. This image is a composite. It's stitched.
If you're trying to create a map of the world through satellite imagery, you have no choice. You have to stitch thousands of images together.
Stitching is a technique widely used with satellite imagery. It helps create a single, seamless picture from multiple different source images. Image analyst Mark D'Antonio suggests that this could be a key factor in establishing the truth behind the eerie object in this photograph.
So, in this picture, we have a picture of water, a picture of a boat on that water, and they get stitched together. They get overlapped, and then they get blended. And when they get blended, sometimes you lose the object like the boat. And that's what we see here.
The unidentified image of the Loch Ness oddity can still be found on Apple Maps. Whatever created it remains unconfirmed.
Looking at this image, there's something there, all right. Something real.